Hi Capricorns, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your mid-July to the end of July 2017 reading. Thank you so much for those of you who have liked and subscribed and shared and donated and had many readings, and who also comment and let me know how these energies work with you along your individual life paths. I appreciate it and am very honored to be a part of your lives. All right, so I am pulling a card from the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and this is a word of prayer. I like to pull the word of prayer at the beginning and not look at it until the very end. I'm going to also start out with, finances and career with the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by P.C. Cast and Colette Baron Reed. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sign, sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Capricorn, now into the future. Finance and career, please. Maybe some of you are working on a project that involves your individuality. Maybe some of you are wishing for something that has to do with that project. Well, let's confirm. Again, this is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck, and I'm going to combine the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we move through this Celtic reading before us. Individual, listening to your heart and your intuition so that you can create something with your individuality. Wishing and hoping and praying, some of you, that what you are creating, taking step by step and successfully accomplishing, is being followed and created just by connecting to spirit and listening to your intuition. Know in your thoughts position that you have the warrior energy, so you have a strong warrior spirit with you, and maybe that's why some of you feel like you can succeed very well right now, that you're receiving a lot of attention, you're feeling young, you're enjoying your life, even though you've had to stand very strong in your path. In your foundation, some of you are waiting on love, wondering about love, and Spirit's putting you in a position with the Four of Swords to think about love. You've used 4 of your 3 swords in battle, and they would like for you to take a moment before choosing what you're going to do with the final sword on your current path with this wish and etc. In the recent past, or in the past, some of you learned something new and then put that to an end, however that and whatever that was. It could have been a form of training, wishing and hoping that you can take what you've learned and create your own individuality to create something bigger and better and more. In the next few weeks, we have conclusion. So there may be a conclusion to some sort of idea that you've applied yourself to or towards, and some of you will be celebrating that. Now, for some of you, I can't help but notice with love here that you're trying to open your heart and take steps to something. For some of you, because these people are facing the past, you may be trying to dig something up from the past. But Spirit's saying if you're feeling good and loved and great right now, put a conclusion to a situation and celebrate that. Or if you're moving towards something that you love to do, and this is something newer and further and more, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's giving you the focus card, saying you have control over focusing on your individuality, focusing on the intuition, the messages you're receiving, and wishing and taking the steps. Feeling like you're stalled a little bit, but it's like some of you want to do this right. You want to make this work out right. So you may become a little bit like the Emperor in the next 4 to 6 weeks. You got your armor on, you're kind of protecting something. You're being very clear, focused, organized, structured, logical. Very, very focused on a project, or maybe even for some of you, you're wishing for a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, or a position where you can overlook and provide tasks and direction for others. Someone outside of your path is being represented by the risk card. Some of you may be wanting to take a risk, but you've got the moon energy, so you're not quite sure but you're coming to a conclusion. You're happy about that. Hopes and fears are cycles. Are you going through something over and over again, making the same decision and failing over and over again? How is something new? How is a new path? How is something different that you're bringing into your path via communication with someone? How is that going to change things moving forward? Well, in your outcome position, we have lust, but we also have being very clear, very, very kind and fair and just, but very clear about your rules, regulations, laws, directions, because some of you are very, very passionate about starting this something new. And it's going to be done different than the way things were done before. And you know you're taking a risk. But with the overall card of the High Priestess of Spirit, some of you are very confident in what you're feeling, that it is leading you in the right direction. And no matter what anybody says to you, you're not going to care, because you're receiving messages, and the messages you're receiving seem to be guiding you, but yet for a little while you might be a little bit confused about something regarding finances. Taking an oath and knowing that you have the energies of the major arcana judgment, Spirit's going to help you to make the right decisions. Again, they're going to remind you to stand by and not to forget what has transpired in the past. With some of you, you might have to take an oath to look back at who was in your past. Maybe some of you dealt with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and you're wanting to learn something from that. Some of you may be still lusting that person from your past and wanting to reconnect, but is it a cycle? Is it time to say that that area is forbidden? That way of being or that connection or whatever is forbidden. I am going to make an oath to myself. You may be, some of you, receiving new messages from someone that the beauty only is skin deep. Be clear that you're not deceiving yourselves or someone else from mid-July to the end of July. So however those messages apply and who they apply to, know that I cannot pull everyone's messages in one reading, but if you want me to pull your direct reading energies, I can pull them. Just write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. These video readings are 40 and emergency readings are 80, and turnaround time right now is about 3 to 4 days, but I am going to be releasing videos obviously right now, and I know that that can change, so the average time is probably 5 to 7 days if you don't hurry up and get in front as soon as I release these. So just a little warning. All right, so in the near future, in the next week and a half or two, some of you are going to come to the realization that someone or something isn't healthy for you, and you're going to get recognition for a job well done, maybe by taking care of a situation, finding out the truth about someone or about a situation or connection, going within and figuring out what needs to go and what needs to stay. Maybe some of you have to travel or move because of business. So you're going to have to be clear with someone who is a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. Some of you want to follow a very exciting path. Maybe something connected to your past, or maybe something connected to your family. Maybe your whole family has to move also, or your kids have to move. Oh, I have an itchy nose. Un momento, por favor. Okay, well, in the next couple weeks, maybe 3 tops, we've got the Empress energy. So you guys are really being blessed with the Empress energy. So in the next maybe 3 months, did I say that? I'm sorry, I'm starting to get messages about creating, giving birth to. Some of you are going to be giving birth to a new connection, a new relationship, or a new idea or offer. And maybe you have to go to court to have it kind of sealed, or to maybe even offer love to someone and start a new life and go to get married. And Spirit's saying yes. You're doing well, some of you financially, in the next 9 weeks, 9 months, and love is going to come in. If it hasn't, if you're single. Now, if you're in a relationship, the whole family may be moving and you're all excited because you're advancing somehow, and the whole family is just trying to figure out, you know, and you're trying to figure out, get clarity. Is this direction the right direction? Is that direction the right direction? But of course, it's hard to leave something behind and move forward. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you guys are receiving the energies of the Star card to manifest something, a new path maybe, because here's the Sword, Ace of Swords. Okay, this is getting to the truth of a situation or claiming victory over your path and deciding, I am going to go in a new direction. I am going to learn something new. I am going to leave something behind that doesn't fulfill me anymore. And some of you, yeah, are going to follow this new path and be offered good money. It may take a little while though. But Spirit's saying, you know what, at this time, because it's summertime, I think, especially, and I see a kid involved in a life path for some of you, be playful. Watch for the number 44. Go do some fun family things and put your number down on 44, some of you, just for the heck of it, or something that has to do with 44. Be playful. Just enjoy everything that's transpiring in your daily lives at this time. I feel really good energies for some reason, so I'm going to continue with the Oracle of Shadows and Light deck by Lucy Cavendish. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Capricorn for clearly defined messages regarding Capricorn's life path now into the future. Angel messages, please. Okay. So 3 plus 4 is 7. That tells me in about 7 weeks, there may be kind of people in your space, or let's confirm. It's kind of a newer deck, but I'm thinking, to me, that's what the card looks like. Okay, so 34 in my book says, this beautiful fairy is dressed in storms. Energy around her crackles and sizzles, but she is calm and unharmed. Now it's your time to turn and to deal with the energy that's around you without compromising your own. She appears when energies with major differences collide, when intentions are vastly different, and when techniques are worlds apart, and when compatible belief systems meet up. Incompatible. Now, there's nothing wrong at all with difference. Diversity is wonderful. Shadow and light are beautiful and necessary and can coexist in harmony. But certain kinds of differences don't blend, like oil and water. They separate and cannot coexist in harmony. Therefore, I bring change. And when change comes, for some it's simply easy, like flowering. For others, dramatic, erratic, and wild and full of static. Like I said, I appear in two forms when two forms of energy collide, high and low. I then appear to burn away the old and create a clear, fresh vibration where all that is stale and fearful and unpleasant has been cleared away. The wonderful thing about this challenging collision is that while you'll be nudged out of your comfort zone, you'll realize just how much has changed and how far you have come. The results will be worth the pressure. Trust me. When I appear, know that it is natural for people to feel tension and to become even more entrenched in their beliefs and to refuse to let go. The only approach you can take at this time now is to clearly and powerfully remain in integrity. Do not compromise who you are out of a misguided notion of being compassionate. You must speak the truth that is in your heart and stay committed to that truth. Any lies, deception, manipulation, and cheating will be revealed. The most important objective for you when the storm angel is about to speak truthfully and act in integrity is all about to become very transparent, and her fierce bright light will reveal all that is hidden so it can be banished for good. So some truths are going to come to the surface. Remain playful. Things will work out how Spirit is going to guide for you to figure it out. Now, I'm going to pull some cards from the Angel Answers deck and ask for more messages for those born under the sign of Capricorn. See if there's any last, you know what, they want me to go to love. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I'm not going to divide these by single and coupled because sometimes they intertwine, and of course I'm pulling different energies all at the same time, so I'm going to try and clarify who and what I feel, and of course whether this connects with you or not, it's much easier when I do it one-on-one. Okay, so send me your horoscope information, your sun sign basically, and questions and concerns you might have at this time about now or into the future. So the card representing some of your current paths are codependence. To me, this is a warning card. This is about not remaining individual on your path. This is about relying on something earthbound, a person, place, or thing, or situation, or connection that you seem to be too dependent on. Remember to get back focused on interdependence, how you keep yourself happy and fulfilled. The card crossing that is engagement. So some of you may be really worried about your love life and how you're going to help it to ascend to a higher level of commitment. Maybe some of you are wanting an engagement because you feel like you don't want to be independent anymore. But Spirit's confirming that now is the right time to remain financially independent. To not put too much energy or to try and up one somebody or something. Like get mad at somebody because something's not changing to what it is you want it to be for some of you, not all of you. I'm at josiek42@gmail.com. In your thoughts position, we have soulmate. So yes, you're thinking that someone's your soulmate, but Spirit's putting you in a position of pause. They're making you wait. They see how far you've come and what you've had to learn and deal with, and they want you to finally make your final choice when you're ready, which doesn't seem to be now. In the next month and next few weeks. Okay, we're just doing mid-July to the end of July. Okay, so in your foundation, some of you may want to release your ex, okay, or there's energy that you haven't released, maybe with regards to an old place of employment or an old idea. You need to let go of that and move forward, knowing that it's now a time of growth, okay? In the recent past, you had trust, some of you had trust and faith that an offer was going to come through, and now it's all about being very independent. Are you ready to take this path with someone or with a company and to take hold of a position in a higher position is what I feel. And I'm sorry this is turning into finance and career. I'm going to try and keep looking at it and figure out the love energies. So someone you thought could be the one didn't turn out to be the one, or won't turn out to be the one, or hasn't turned out to be the one. I definitely feel like this is love, and maybe why I don't feel a lot of love going on. It's more about a personal journey, with at least what this particular reading is speaking of. Somebody is being told that in the next 4 to 6 weeks, they need to take a journey. They need to go to a location, see if they fit into a position, or even go and connect and reconnect with family and friends so that you can get out of an argumentative mindset. So you can release and figure out a new path that's being offered to you. It could involve money. It could be that you need to go out and connect with someone and get to the truth of a situation regarding finances. It could be that you need to take a trip and go connect to someone who maybe does well with regards to finances and say, is this the one, and get into the truth and enjoying a journey, but then coming out of it saying, yeah, that wasn't what I thought it was going to be. In your hopes and fears, see, we've got hoping about finances. Financial issues are a situation going on in some of your lives right now, and it's just change. Don't let the tower scare you, because in your foundation, you need to release something. You need to move forward into a position that I think you're afraid of, but it's going to turn out beneficial. Free yourself. Take back control of your life. Take the family on a journey to go and see, oh, this is going to be our new place. This is how it's going to be. These are the people I'm going to be working with, and get everyone excited. Free yourself from false promises. If some of you have had to come to the realization that a connection isn't working out. Yes, maybe there was money involved, but it's deeper than that, okay? Release someone. Yes, the card overlooking the entire read speaks all about extending your light-hearted energy out to those around you. Flirt, have fun, get to know places, let things go, let the old pain drop out. It is no longer a part of your life. For some of you, if a partnership's been difficult, know that this is also in the next 3 to 6 months about giving a situation or a relationship or a connection a chance. It may be a new person. And there we go. Maybe a new love coming in. But it's going to have a hard time coming in if anybody's energies are still focused on something that has been too painful or has been frustrating. Don't try, some of you, to devote yourself to someone immediately or to start rising into a situation in a relationship too quickly, because it's about enjoying the journey is what the message is. Now, in another 3-card layout to my left, we've got a summary with the Rider-Waite deck again. Yeah, they're saying release the X, release the X. Maybe for some of you, the ex was an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or some of you are having to just go and clearly say, here's my decision with regards to this connection. Leaving something behind, but learning from this path. That path was very important to you, and you'll always have your memories, and now some of you may be considering moving forward. So know that you can always build off of what you've already experienced to release yourself from where you've been. This is a figment of your imagination with the Eight of Swords. You are not stuck. Be fair and give and receive, and teach those around you, maybe in your family or who you're dating. You know what? My life is all about equality and fairness and balance. If someone doesn't open up their heart to me as I do to them, then I'll move forward. If a company doesn't offer me what I want, then I'll move forward. In the next few weeks, here comes an offer, and some of you are going to go back and forth for a little bit trying to decide if you're ready for the new offer. And when you do get in that position, look at you. Shining like the sun, in a leadership position, in a position where the money is better. Yeah. And so before you move forward, if there's any of you that have been waiting around for something, or you're still wondering if there's anything there, it's time to move forward. And it is, I think, why the money offer or the career direction is coming in. So let go of the old path. You succeeded. You did well. The Hierophant says congratulations. Grab a new new key, and start a new path moving forward. You know, everyone's not going to agree on what this change has to be, but don't let it get you down. Think of the exciting things that can be on offer, and then know that justice is in your favor. Old things will always be cut out of your path so that the new things can come in and add excitement and new journeys to your life, because I feel like that right now for someone is what you're enjoying, is a journey, a new future, releasing things, having forgiveness with regards to someone or something in the past, and eager to look forward to something or someone in your future. So right away, I'm going to ask that each of you think of a situation that you've been asking about, or a circumstance, or a connection, or a person, or whatever it is that you've been thinking about. I'm going to ask Spirit to provide me with your thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives to the environments you will find yourselves in, Cappies, in the next month and a half or so. So starting off, and I know this is a mid to July but I'm talking into the future now, a little further for some of those who just have Cappy in their sun, moon, or rising, or in their chart. Okay, this is stopping and thinking about a new path. Should I take the path? Should I not take the path? The path could be very exciting, and yet I know I can survive no matter which way the situation turns out. I was enjoying my journey where I was at, but I guess we're going to move forward and enjoy the journey moving forward. Someone around some of you may have been a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, in the past. And in the next few weeks, you guys are wondering, do I continue with this person maybe, or without this person? Do I continue in this position, or do I move forward and leave something behind? In the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying with the Hierophant, you guys have done well to know and learn from the lesson and the experience and the knowledge, and to have hope moving in to your future. Someone outside of your path, or you're thinking outside of your path about someone or something from your past. Wanting to go, not wanting to go. Wanting to stay, not wanting to stay. Wanting to maybe connect with this person and start a new path, or should I stay or should I go with regards to finances and career. Get excited. Get excited, because this is a good, exciting new path with regards to, if any of you are waiting to hear about a job or about an advancement or about travel or moving to something in a different location, know that that's a good thing that's coming in. All right, and some of you are dealing with heartache and not knowing where you want to go with that. Again, justice is in your favor. Who do you want to take forward with you in this new, exciting, passionate path? You learned from the past. Now you find balance in your foundation, and you're actually being blessed with the ability to give birth to a new, exciting path, giving birth or having justice and thinking, I was going to marry this person. How will I be different? How will things be different? I was going to stay here. How will the future be different? In the past, yes, someone, maybe you and someone connected, or you set goals with regarding to this exciting new path moving forward. And now, instead of coming and going, Spirit's saying, make your wish. What is it and who is it or how is it you're going to give birth to something moving forward? In the next 4 to 6 weeks, take time to look at something from every perspective before making that justice choice, before cutting someone out or including them. Moving forward, looking at, okay, mourning something from the past, but at the same time, connecting out to others. So someone outside your path might be sad. Could be that you guys know of maybe a water sign or someone who's feeling just watery, and you're trying to connect out and help. Nope. And see, now I'm getting financial again, letting something go and excitingly letting something in. There's more than one opportunity if you guys head forward towards this opportunity. Don't close up. Make a choice. Get excited. Look at that. Here you were excited, and here the universe says you may have this coin. Happily ever after. You can manifest that. Be clear about whether or not someone's being sneaky or honest. Maybe if you guys are being sneaky and honest. Make a wish. Say what needs to be said. Offer your heart. Do what needs to be done. Some of you may be connecting. I'm going to wait before I say. Yeah. With a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Male or female, because it's a general reading. There's the world path. Some of you might be putting closure to a situation or a position that was exciting and fiery and fun and good and comfortable. Some of you let a fire sign go and are going to be meeting up with a water sign. So letting go, maybe for some of you, not all of you, of a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, and opening your heart maybe to someone in the future who could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. In this final 3-card layout, overlooking the entire read, Spirit speaking of someone from your past or someone who you know, who you have children with, or this is your whole family, realizing that there's nothing on offer here anymore and it's time for everybody to move. If you are dating and someone's not accepting your love, see it clearly for what it is. Go in and manifest by asking Spirit to provide you with a new path in love and with the right person. Be strong enough to be clear about what is being offered to you and whether or not it's a bunch of baloney or if it's reality. Connect out to others. Open your heart to new opportunities. You've worked to get here. In the next few weeks, you will hear the truth with regards to someone who comes and goes. Was it all about passion and lust? Were you thinking all about passion and lust? Has this made you so excited and happy with the connection, singles, that someone comes in and makes you an offer of love? And some of you are being patient, waiting for the right message, waiting for the right understanding. This could be with regards to finances and career. Something's going to be put to an end if some of you have been dating a fire sign, or an old job is going to be put to an end, and you'll be setting goals with regards to bringing in new finances at a new place of employment. There will be travel for some of you. Don't be down and out. Get excited, stay connected, and free yourself. Have balance. If this is a life and family event where everybody's moving, get very balanced and make it fun. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, we have the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. And after all the stuff you guys go through, whether it's leaving someone, whether it's transferring with the family, this new location is going to bring you all kinds of kudos for a job well done. And good karma is coming with that. Some of you may want to head out onto a new path. Be careful who you're dealing with in the next week to 3 weeks. So focus on making sure you allow others to give you the good attention that you deserve, because you guys have been working really hard, okay? I am, going to close the reading because earlier we had pulled a card from Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. And your word of prayer for you guys is truth. I am lovingly honest with myself and with others. And we have a minute or two, so I'm going to look it up. You drew this card because some truth is being hidden. Most likely, you are the one hiding it from yourself. How do you really feel about your present situation? This card counsels you to take an honest inventory, admitting your most vulnerable feelings to yourself. If someone isn't being forthright with you, know that within your heart. The first person who comes to mind is probably involved in this dishonesty. Sometimes people aren't truthful because their fears of conflict make them people please. Other times, dishonesty stems from a lack mentality arising when individuals believe that they have to take what they want because there's not enough to go around. Take time to sit quietly in meditation and ask God and the Holy Spirit to reveal the truth about your present situation. Although truth has a subjective component and opinions about the same situation, they'll vary from person to person. There's a need for greater honesty in order to heal and to resolve a present situation. So get to the truth of the situation, what you want, and what those around you want this week into the next couple weeks. Because I feel like I'm hoping that Arizona, that August will be a really good month for everybody, and we'll have all realized what our lessons have been about and who we are now moving forward. Thank you again for stopping by my channel at Josie K Tarot, and I hope to see you again in August of 2017. Take care and God bless.